Right. I think we're in. I think we're live. Do you know what? It's nice, yeah, for once. Just quickly while we get a few people in here. It's nice for once that I've managed to do this, and I'm now seeing the notification coming up on my phone, which means you lot may well now be getting notified. But it's nice to do this for once without having to have the help, as much as I love him, of channel fan favourite Josh Veste. Because I've literally set this up on my own. I set the scoreboard up on my own. Well, no, that's it. I set the scoreboard up on my own. But I've manoeuvred things in the room so that everything, touch wood, hopefully works. Say hi to a few people in the chat. Jay said, better than shootout. No, we're not in competition. Me and... Oh, I was about to say shootout. George and Eunice. Both good lads. Joey, I'm nervous. I'll be lying if I said that I wasn't nervous also, my friend. Splodger, what's happening? Shot, what's happening? Jay said, you're a genius, Joey. I don't think I am, bro. I don't think I am. But I'll take it. Will Pritchard, what's happening, bro? Whip it, yeah. Whip it. What's going on, bruv? Calvin Hansen. Now, I don't know if you were the guy that commented this, but someone did comment about a Reece James hat-trick on the latest video. So I'm guessing that may have been you. Listen, all I would say, I would never encourage gambling, but at the same time, put some money on it. Because if you feel that strongly about it, fuck me. Need this win, fellas. Yep, 100%. Bryson Reed said, I'll be travelling to London from the US for my wife and his wedding anniversary. We'll be there for the Barcelona Champions League game. Any bars or pubs to go watch? Well, I mean, if you're not actually going to the game, then just saying London's very, very general. So Bryson Reed, give me the area that you're staying in, and I'll see if any come to mind. If you want the atmosphere, go to the Butcher's Hook, but you won't get into the Butcher's Hook, which is a pub opposite the ground, predominantly one of the main sort of pubs, or on the King's Road, for example, which is near the ground. But you won't get into a lot of them without match day tickets, QR codes, things like that. The bouncers want to see that on the door. So yeah, someone said, Blues for Life said, hit the likes, 100% hit the likes. We need them. As I say, or as the chat said, we've got shootout. We've got Yannick normally goes live, then he's Nini, I think, goes live for the matches. So we've got a lot of healthy competition here. All good lads. Love everyone in the creator community for Chelsea. But we've got a lot of competition, so we need the likes. Right. Garnacho goal. I wouldn't rule it out. I'd name my child Reece. Yeah. Reece is a good name for a little boy. Enzo Masterclass incoming. Well, I've had Enzo Fernandez as my first goal scorer. I've had him as first goal scorer in this match. Don't know why. I didn't back it in the preview. I've kind of changed my mind and then changed it back from the preview. And this comes into Exploring Life TV's question, saying, what do you think about the lineup? So when we did the preview, right, I just didn't even really think, and I don't know why, but I didn't even really think about Romeo Lavia. And then I started thinking, hold on. One sec, people. I want to try and reposition myself. Hold up. Right. So, here's what I was about to say. In the preview, I didn't really think about Romeo Lavia, despite the fact that he came off the bench the other day, and to be fair, looked good when he came off the bench. But I didn't even really think about him. And then I started thinking, and I was like, mate, that's the answer. We stick Romeo Lavia in for the start. Like, fuck the fitness record. It's not like... The fitness record's shit anyway. But what we do know is that when Romeo plays, Romeo looks fucking good, in my opinion. Would you agree with me, chat? Tell me. So... With the recent form, or at least my interpretation of the recent form of Malo Gusto, I thought that it was quite important that Reece James starts at right back. I don't think that Malo Gusto is great defensively, 1v1s, things like that. And obviously Liverpool have a prolific attack. We'll speak about their lineup in a minute. But also, I don't think that he's shown the attacking prowess that he had definitely shown under Pochettino, obviously that we saw him show in the Club World Cup final and things like that. So I was thinking, right, fuck it. Put Reece James right back, stick Romeo Lavia next to Caicedo, and then stick Enzo Fernandez in that number 10 role. If I was going to do that, I'd have had Pedro Neto, and I'd have probably had Esteval over Garnacho. But I'm not mad at Garnacho being in there. Not mad at that at all. But yeah, so thoughts on the lineup is I'm really hopeful that Malo Gusto has a good game here. Obviously, we need to hope that Benoit Badiashile has a good game. I'm saying that like we need to hope that Joshua Changpong has a good game, but at the same time as that, I don't know. I back him to have a good game. I think that Joshua Changpong will play well. So yeah, I don't know. Worried about a possible Wirtz late sub. I mean, he ain't even getting in the team. That's the thing. So, feeling a win today for real? Yeah, maybe. Listen, I don't know. Someone said no game winners on the bench are not strongest 11 for us to win. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's our strongest. Sorry, people. I've got to turn the fan on and off. People know about this because the camera overheats. I wouldn't say it's our strongest 11. I feel like we could have fielded a stronger starting 11 with Romeo Lavia in there. At the same time as that, I understand injuries, setbacks. We have a lot of players. It's a long season. He's going to be important for us. So I get it, right? But at the same time, we now rely on Malo Gusto having a good match. And that's easier said than done, especially when you're playing a team like Liverpool. So, let's see. Game winners on the bench, though, I disagree with that. I would disagree with that, despite him not hitting the heights that he had at Palmeiras last season just yet. This is a harder league, and Esteval will come good. He's a game winner. He's on the bench. Romeo Lavia, I get what you mean, not game winner, but a match changer, potentially, on the bench. And then you got Mark Yu, and then you got Jamie Gittins. So, I mean, kind of, yeah, hanging your hopes on Esteval. Whereas they've got Ekitike, who I think might be carrying a knocks. We might not see at all. Florian Wirtz, he ain't been great so far, has he? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Let's see, people. But I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling relatively confident. I get pelters sometimes for always backing the Chelsea win. I think I'm an optimistic person. And I don't know whether I want to go full on like law of attraction, but I believe that you can speak things into existence. I believe that, you can affect the universe with the atmosphere that you let off. Sound like a fucking hippie now, but I do believe these things. And therefore, I always want to back us to win. So, as much as in my head I was kind of thinking, 2-2 draw. Fuck it, let's go Chelsea 2-1. Let's go Chelsea 2-1. Super chat has come in. Andrew Michaels, thank you very much, bro. Really appreciate that. Obviously, just quickly before I read it out, super chats will always be prioritized. You can ask me anything you want. I'll give you an honest answer. I'll definitely give you an answer in the super chats. And with the super chats, obviously, you'll get them read out straight away. They'll jump to the front of the queue because I get a little alert in my ear. So, as always, I'm watching you lot here. The chat is down there, and I'm watching the game there. So, if you want to get my attention, super chats are always the best way. But either way, Andrew Michael said, hello, fella. Hope you and the little one are well. Yes. Thank you, bro. Little one's good. Yeah. He's good. Yeah. I did actually give away his name to a few people up at Chelsea when I was drunk the other night. But yeah, he's good. I'm doing well. Still just struggling, balancing, innit? I don't know when anyone's had their second kid, but yeah, it's hard. Don't want to leave the first one out, and yeah, it's just hard. Right, okay. Sorry. Think Mason Mount will be welcome back at Chelsea one day. Not like to play for us, but don't know. It's hard. It's hard with Mason Mount, isn't it? Obviously, he scored. Did he score or assist today? He scored, didn't he? It's hard with Mason Mount because when you look at the situations of certain players, it makes hindsight reflect better on Mason Mount, and people go, oh, well, no, look at what they've done with Sterling. Look at what they've done with X, Y, and Z. Look at the way they've treated fellow academy graduates like Trevor Chalobah. Yeah. And I understand that. And Jordan Bailey was sat in, bro. I understand that. And, completely fine. No problem with that. At the same time, I didn't like the way Mason Mount left. We did offer him more money. We offered him more. We had already inflated his contract. And apart from that, like when his dad in the Old Trafford dressing room said, oh, feels like home, son, and stuff like that. I don't like it. A couple of super chats coming in. Thank you very much. Right, Bailey Lewis. I'll go with you first, then Luke Cowgate. Bailey Lewis, what happened at Leeds that makes you dislike them so much? So I think before they either renovated the stadium or built on the stadium or something like that, what happened? Sorry, super chats coming in left, right, and centre here. I will get to all of you. Thank you very much to everyone that puts super chat in. The super chats will be answered in this order. But yeah, what happened to make you dislike Leeds so much? So obviously Chelsea and Leeds have a rivalry that goes back to the 70s, I believe. Every time as a kid I went to Chelsea games, like, obviously, if there was trouble, I would be shitting myself. Do you know what I mean? I was like a 7-year-old kid. So I remember, we went to White Hart Lane once, and we got kept in for about maybe 45 minutes, something like that. I remember walking out of the ground being well scared, proper scared. Because I'm just there with my old man. I'm just there with my dad. Do you know what I mean? Young kid, and they were banging on the gates. They were trying to get to us and whatever. And yeah, the one game that I would always see trouble at was Chelsea Leeds. Now, stupidly, we went Leeds away, and you used to have to walk through a state thing, and it was a flyover, and basically all the Leeds fans knew that the Chelsea fans were getting ushered under there, and we all just got, I don't know, probably piss chucked over us. We all got spat on, stuff like that, and whatever. So yeah, just for that, that's why Leeds are my number one. That's why I don't like Leeds. Doesn't mean I don't like people from Leeds. I just boxed a fella. My last fight, the guy was from Leeds. He brought a Leeds crowd, and he was a gentleman, completely cool. Do you know what I mean? It's just the team, Leeds. I don't like them. So they're number one rivalry for me, Leeds. But I understand. It got a lot of people, a lot of traction. A lot of people were like, why Leeds? Why Leeds? I think a lot of the older viewers, which is a smaller percentage of you, will understand why that is about Leeds, because there's an ongoing rivalry. For me personally, just felt personally disrespected by them, innit? When I was a kid, so don't like them for it, but is what it is. Talk about holding on to grudges. Luke Howgate, how are you, lad? I'm good, bro. I'm good. How are you, Luke? Yeah, I'm alright. I say same old. It's not really same old, is it? It's different stuff all the time at the minute. New dad, tired, you know what I mean? Looking after my little boy and whatnot, and looking after my little girl, doing school runs, back and forth, trying to still be in the studio. A lot going on, loads of shit going on. So, yeah, I've been better, I've been worse, but I'm breathing. So, it is what it is. Piyush, I've said this name before, and I think you've told me I've pronounced it correctly. Will you shoot your podcast in the old studio? Yeah, I still do go to the old studio. Honestly, people, I wish I could give you a straightforward answer to things, but it's not straightforward. Basically, Josh has not got as much time on his hands to be able to be in the studio as consistently with me now. Obviously, we also do the Joey and Josh podcast, which that is shot from the studio. And then in the meantime, I'll try and get like other guests. Like I tried to line Matisse up for this week, but he's busy. A lot of the Chelsea content creators ain't London based, and if I'm going to shoot something on my own, then might as well just do it from home, really, innit? And also the other thing is when we started recording at that studio in Barnes podcast room, everyone check it out. It wasn't fifth as busy as it is now, and now it's really busy. It's flying, that studio, so it's harder to get a slot in there sometimes. If I could do every video with Josh, I would. Do you know what I mean? Like, Josh ain't even in the country at this moment in time, to be fair. So, yeah. Yeah. I suppose that's it. That's the Super Chats answered. People remember, Super Chats, I'll always get to them. Jordan Bailey. All right. How you feeling about today's game, bro? I'm cautiously optimistic, I want to say. Cautiously optimistic. I think we can give them problems, right? I think it's a huge day for our wingers because I think that the fact that they've brought Frimpong out and put Robertson in there now, not Robertson. What's his name? My mind's gone blank. What's his name? Scored against us. Young kid. He was going to get sold. Not Robertson. What's his fucking name? My mind's gone blank. Baby brain. Someone tell me. What's his name? I'm not going to look it up because it will come to me. I can't believe. Bradley. There you go. Bradley. Yeah. So the fact that they've got Bradley in there makes me think that they know that we're going to be a threat down the flanks, and therefore that's why they've done so. But then if I look at the other side, yeah, I think we can get to them. I think we can get to them down the wings. My problem is Melo Gusto going to be the best for that? Just seeing the Chelsea lineup coming out on screen right now. Do you know what, right? Enzo Maresca was saying that he had watched quite a lot of Reece James playing in midfield. And listen, for those of you that doubted that, I see why you doubted it. Because obviously it's not hard to believe, but when Enzo Maresca was at Man City, or even when he had that, who did he manage? Was it Como or someone? I can't remember. Someone in Italy. When he had that other job, I doubt he was watching Wigan in League One, because that's where we saw Reece in midfield. Really, he could be talking about moments in certain games when he's just been in those positions. You know, you don't have to start a game in midfield to have occupied a position for a certain amount of time and stuff like that. But at the same time as things, I do think Reece is better as a right back. At the same time, Enzo Maresca knows more than us, and that is fact, right? What I mean by that is more inside intel and information, yeah? He might know that Reece can't bomb up the flanks like he used to in 2021 in the Champions League final and whatnot. And therefore, you know, you might say that he's managed him well. I don't know. So, it's one of them. Sean Gerrity, what's happening, bro? Defence has to step up 100%. Is the big dog travelling with his boyfriend? Who's his boyfriend? Who's his boyfriend? You were referring to Mudryk. Josh has not got a boyfriend. I won't reveal on here. I was about to say Josh is something, but I won't reveal on here because I don't know if people know that. But yeah, Josh doesn't bat that way. Josh is a shagger. There's a reason why I call him that. Our right hand side is done. I don't know. Alexander said, "Hi Joey, thanks for going live and the positivity lately. Other Chelsea, don't know. Parma in Italy that he managed yet? Possibly, probably. I've probably got it wrong. Right, let's get it ready. As soon as they kick off, I'm hitting play. There you go. Has it gone on to the... Yeah, we're in business. Let's go. Very overcast at Stamford Bridge today. Oh, I never like it when we shoot down the Matthew Harding end in the first half. I prefer us to shoot uncharacteristically there, given away by Caicedo. One back, Cucurella puts it onto Caicedo. Yeah, I prefer us to shoot down the shed end. Which is what we're doing, actually. Sorry, what am I fucking going on about? Yeah, we are doing that. I prefer it when we shoot down the shed end in the first half, personally. Because second half, here we go, here's the press. Oh, and Mamadashvili. What pronunciation, eh? Mamadashvili, he looks like the sort of goalkeeper that could take a few risks here. Good boy, Cucurella. Getting stuck in. That's what we need, straight away. Now, I don't know if we did lose the toss, because we are shooting down the shed end first half, and then we'll be shooting down a Matthew Harding second half, which is good, because it's like, when you get a penalty, you don't want away fans in front of you. You just want one big thing of home fans. Funnily enough, the away fans used to be in the Matthew Harding. So, for example, when I watched Chelsea beat Napoli 4-1, that was down Matthew Harding, and we had all the away fans next to us in that game. Other Chelsea influencers doing live streams and being so negative. Listen, went ball over the top there, cut that out. Good boy. It's a double-edged sword, I would say, when it comes to the whole negativity, positivity chat, because I understand, that I would get more views if I was more negative, if I was more reactionary, if I was more flip-floppy on my stance. The problem with those views they would be views of people that are tuning in my opinion, to laugh at Chelsea. I don't really want... No, I don't really. I definitely don't want people to tune into my channel to laugh at Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? And that's what... Here you go, Liverpool on the attack here into the Chelsea box, and that's a good block coming across. Not only is it a good block from Joshua Changpong, nice little clearance on it too. Good stuff. Good, mature defending beyond his years there from Joshua Changpong. Yeah, I would get way more views if I was more reactionary. My content, so I was on a chat with Matisse about this. I said, it's shit, man, when Chelsea aren't winning, because fucking all the content suffers. Less views you get, less money you earn, less interested brand deals are, stuff like that. Liverpool attacking us early here, and the ball just been put out there. Yeah, and it was funny. Matisse said to me, I get more views when we lose and whatever. So maybe because I keep a fairly level head on things, that's why when Chelsea don't win, my channel don't perform as well. But I'd rather just stay true to myself. And I'm not insinuating that any other content creator isn't staying true to himself. But I'd just rather stay true to myself. And in myself, sometimes I lose my shit. But it's not all the time. Right. Malagusto travelling with the ball here. Cucurella. Malagusto not playing typically as a right back there. Which, I mean, if he's joining in the midfield, it's fine. But if he's just leaving that spot there, then I'm not happy with it. Who do you think's getting a red card today? Hopefully no one. If I had to put my money on it, I'd probably say hopefully I'm a manager or one of the touchline staff. But and there you go. No, out for a Liverpool throw. Gakpo looking to take it quickly, but he doesn't. Sorry, I will get back to some of the chat in a minute. Remember, I'm watching the game, so if you want my attention, I think you can do a super chat for like £1 or something. I'm pretty sure. So if you want my attention, ping in a super chat. If not, I will get to the chat when I can. But I want to keep a close eye on this one. So far, opening 5 minutes or so, Chelsea not doing too much, but we knew that Liverpool would come out strong. Good interception there from Caicedo. It's moved on quickly to João Pedro. A little bit deep for my liking, but at the same time, we're still in our own half. Cucurella passing it around the back. There's a good little chance there to counter-attack. I would have liked to seen something a little bit more ambitious, but it is what it is. Boys FC, I can read it out before even looking at the thing, and you're going to say, what are you going to say? Private King FC, yes, you can get a shout-out, mate. Sound like that? Let me see. Private King 3, yes, you can get a shout-out, mate. I would love to know what that means. Can anyone in the chat tell me what that means? Thank you for the super chat as well, Boys FC. I would love to know what that means, because I've been reading that out for fuck knows how long now, and I've never known what it means. Ball played over the top there to Malo Gusto. He's in the right wing position. Why? I don't know. He's in the right wing position. He's offside, I think. Tries to take the touch and isn't able to control the ball. Should be doing better there, in my opinion, even though it was offside. Just have a quick look. Is Gusto the worst player to have beside us a Changpong right now, considering Gusto's been awful? Oh, alongside, I mean, in terms of in the... I thought you were dissing a Changpong now. I was going to say, no, Changpong's good, man. Fucking well good for his age. He's act too much on that ball. Mo Salah trying to keep it in. He's up against Kukurea. Even when Kukurea falls on the floor, he still wins the ball off Mo Salah. Happy enough with that. We'll have a free kick, won't we? Fucking hell, playing on. I thought Mo Salah bundled him to the ground a little bit there. Boys FC, we love you, Joey. Boys FC, we love you too, bro. Scarfold TV, do we have any update on Palmer's return? Could be a Liverpool free kick. No, it's not. It's a Liverpool corner, I believe. Challenge on Kirkes by Pedro Neto. Yes, Neto. I fucking love Pedro Neto, mate. Never knew what a defensive workhorse this man would be. Palmer's injury, I've just heard after the international break, but I've also heard he needs surgery on it, so God knows. Thing is, if he has surgery on it, when will he do it? Like, he's going to want to go to the World Cup. Robert Sanchez comes to get that, doesn't get to it, flaps at it a little bit, but I think the ref judged that he was pushed in the back there, which means that we'll have a free kick there. Jay Gott said, I guarantee we'll be mugged off by VAR. Sorry, I was watching a replay of that there. Also, Gusto was onside then. Should have been a corner. I hadn't noticed that, but thank you for the update, bro. Garnacho over the top. Mamadashvili's came for that. Puts it out for the throw. What are your opinions on Gusto, bro? I really don't think he's good enough for us. Do you know what, bro? I've already given so many opinions on Malo Gusto. Like, I've given my opinion on him, which hasn't really changed, so many times that I just feel like a broken record when I talk about him. I really want him to turn a corner. He is, in terms of what I maybe expected of him, our biggest underperformer this season. That's what I'll say. However, under Pochettino, I thought he was fucking great. Against PSG, I thought he was fucking great. So that doesn't mean that his form this season's an indication that he cannot turn things around. But I think he needs coaching. I think he finds himself in the complete wrong positions a lot of the time. I think that the attacking threat as a creator that he showed under Pochettino has dried up a lot. There we go. Ball whipped into the box. Oh, it was a dangerous one. Mamadashvili had to come for that. I'm way more confident seeing Mamadashvili in goal today than I would be had it have been Alisson, because I don't know. I just think that Mamadashvili can be a little bit too confident sometimes. And we talk about goalkeeping mistakes and whatnot. Fuck me. Didn't we know about them? We could see one coming from Mamadashvili today. I could see it. Chelsea's starting to settle into things a little bit more here, which I'm liking. Garnacho looks like he could be a threat on one side. But I think creatively, you're looking at João Pedro and Garnacho as our two sort of creative threats. And then I think that Pedro Neto will probably play more defensively, but hopefully can be important for us on the counter attack. Sorry. Don't worry, Anthony Taylor will screw us over once again. Well, listen, until he does, let's not let off any negativity into the atmosphere. Let's hope that we're going to get given the grace by the ref, by VAR, and that our backline performs and doesn't make any silly mistakes. As of yet, looking all right. And do you know what it is with Benoit Badiashile, right? I know everyone says I pronounce it wrong. Badiashile. Benoit Badiashile, I've always thought, if you pair him with someone who's world class, which, we've only had the luxury of seeing him play alongside Thiago Silva, who's world class, and Levi Colwill, who I believe has the potential to go on and be world class, but at this moment in time, I don't think is, then I think he puts in good performances. So let's see how he plays with Joshua Changpong. Let's see. Neto is a workhorse, and I love him for it. Can't criticise the effort. Yep, agree with you completely there. Liverpool 13 players today, including the media and Anthony Taylor. I'd call it 12 with Anthony Taylor. We don't know about the media until after the game. Half-time, stuff like that. But I prefer to not listen to what they say anyway. Clear foul there. Chelsea can play on. Let's go. Garnacho, up the wing. Test your man. Test him. He's inexperienced. Good. Cuts back in. Back to Cucurella. Garnacho there again. Back to Cucurella. Doing well here to keep hold of the ball, but something needs to happen. We need to be a bit more attacking with it, a bit more threatening with it. But getting hold of the ball and having that there is not a bad start. João Pedro puts it back there. Malo Gusto attempts to whip in the ball. It's blocked. He takes it down, puts it on to Neto, who's debating to whip it in. He does whip it in to the back stick. It is out for a goal kick. I think Esteban will change this game should we need him to. Yep. I think so too, hopefully. I'm looking forward to having Liam Delap back, man. I think that we're missing Liam Delap. When Badiashile first came to Chelsea, he was very good. Then got a bad injury and was never really the same since. Yeah. Won't disagree with it. I used to put it down to the fact that at first when he came, he was playing alongside Thiago Silva. But yeah, I won't argue with that. I won't massively argue with that at all. Virgil van Dijk on the ball. The man. Oh, he's just put it out for. And this is what I'm saying about Mamardashvili. That wasn't Virgil van Dijk's fault. Mamardashvili played the wrong ball to Virgil van Dijk. That gives me confidence. It gives me confidence that Mamardashvili can hopefully hand us something today. I would love it if he did. Virgil van Dijk doing things that have just never been done before by a 34-year-old in the Premier League. Like, you've never had a 34-year-old. Here we go. Chelsea on the attack. Shot. Yes! What a fucking goal! Caicedo has one rule and one rule only, people. I will score a goal. Fine. If you need me to score, I'll score a goal. But I'll only fucking score screamers. That is what Moises Caicedo does. That is why no one talks about the £100 million fee. And that is why this man is the best midfielder in the Premier League for me. No Rodri, no Gravenberch, no one else. It's Moises fucking Caicedo. Disrespected by everyone apart from the Chelsea fan base. Chelsea go 1-0 up off the back of a Moises Caicedo screamer. Go and find me an average goal. Go and find me an average one he scored. He doesn't do it. He scores screamers. Whether they're dropped on the edge of the box against Man United, whether he's scoring from his own half against fucking Bournemouth or whoever it was, I should remember I was at the game, or whether they're ruled out against Spurs. Caicedo has one rule and one rule only, my friend. I will only score screamers. Thank fuck that we have got that boy on the pitch. He is absolutely electric. Oh, I'm happy now. Let me turn the fan on. Fucking come on! Park the bus. No, joking. Oh, God. Saturday's getting good again. Oh, my God. Fuck it. If I get one more like on the stream, I'm out for beers tonight. No, I'm joking. I'm not really. I'm not out for beers for a long time. Now, Chelsea need to be sensible. We need to take the sting out of Liverpool's tails. And we just need to build on this. Good ball through there from Cucurella. Nice. Hold up plays there from João Pedro. I think he was hoping that Garnacho would run into the box for him. But yeah, this is looking good right now. Let me put my phone on silent because I'm getting a few texts coming from Brian. And I don't want the cameras to pick up the ping. Yes, 100%. Zed or Z said it best. Like up the stream, chat. Need to like up the stream. Garnacho with the ball in. Putting the pressure on Liverpool now. Imagine that third straight loss. Oh, God. And do you know what? Right? Time for a can. No beers for me. I had a few. Well, I had about 6-7 pints through the week at the Chelsea-Benfica game. Me and my pal James went out there, got smashed. Oh, nice. That is what we like to see from Robert Sanchez, which is a great ball from the back to Garnacho. Puts us straight into an attacking position, a position in which Liverpool are having to make up the numbers. That's what we brought Robert Sanchez for. And I don't want to speak too soon, but you know what? Last season, the first season, we didn't see none of it. Last season, we started to see some of it. And this season, I think we're seeing quite a bit of it. Good play out from Sanchez at the back there. Cucurella whipping one into the box there. Ooh, bit too much on that. Javelio 7 said, oh, I'm just watching that goal back now. Fuck me, that makes me horny. Oh, ref cam. Let's have a look at that. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. That goal makes me want to go get some beer at the gas station. We just need to keep the intensity. Whatever floats your boat. I'm staying off the beers for a while. Surprised Anthony Taylor didn't disallow it. Yeah, I'm surprised. He found something out of it. VAR. Oh, hold on. No. VAR have called it back for a historical foul. Oh, fucking hell, Chelsea. Playing it. Dangerous there. That's an offside. Idiot. Should have left it. That was good there. Good block there from Benoit Badiashile. I believe it was Badiashile that made the block. Liverpool have their first, real decent opportunity. And it is Salah and it's Badiashile that makes a good block. Good block there. I believe that Robert Sanchez would have had it covered, but still, Badiashile, good. And you can see how much it means to him. A player like Benoit Badiashile will be looking at a game like this and thinking, I could really prove myself here. I could do something here. My real hope, and I don't want to jinx anything, but, we started off really well in the first sort of 20 minutes or so in the game against Brighton. Sorry, just watching this. Liverpool on the attack now. The intensity is really upped now. We started off really well in the first 20 minutes or so against Brighton, and then shit hit the fan. It sort of went to pot a little bit. I hope that doesn't happen in this match. Keep the intensity up. Liverpool are an attacking side anyway, so there was always going to be spaces and places that we can attack into and we can counter-attack into, but now more so than ever. Oh yeah, still says 0-0 on my screen. Thanks for reminding me, bro. I appreciate that. 1-0. There you go. I've changed it. Sweet people. Thank you. You lot are a big help because sometimes if there's ever anything up with like the audio and stuff like that, you always let me know. And you always let me know when I haven't changed the scoreboard. I get too excited. It's exciting, isn't it? Just gonna have a little look. Joey, in these times, I'd like to look back on the 22 season when we were awful and you had faith. You uplifted us all, and now Chelsea can uplift us as a whole. Sean Garrity, you're a legend, mate. Thank you very much. I did have faith. A lot of people called it delusion at the time. People are still calling it delusion. You know, we're winning this game right now. If we fucking go behind, people still say, oh, yeah, delusion and whatever. But, yeah, I always have had faith. I won't lie and say, like, I haven't had times when, you know, I've doubted that. But obviously, like, say, for example, with the protests and things like that, here we go, ball over the top, nice. These balls over the top have been good for us so far. This one goes out of play. Pedro Neto can't get there. If Pedro Neto can't get there, no one's getting there. So that's all right. I'm all right with it. But yeah, I always have had faith, to be fair. But there were certain times, like, fucking, I don't know, you know, when there was the protest and things like that, first Big Six scalp. No, we beat Liverpool last season. Beat Liverpool 3-1 last season, didn't we? And Big Six, like, who do you include in the Big Six? Because do you include Spurs in that? The typical Big Six, because obviously we beat them all the time. But yeah, when there was the protest and stuff like that, like, I came under a lot of scrutiny. And I didn't even, like, back against it. I gave everyone the details of it and said, if you feel like you want to protest, then I would advise people to do whatever they want. But I said at the same time, I won't be doing it because I want the season to play out. I want to see how our summer transfer strategy is and whatnot. And then, obviously, a lot of stuff went silent after the Club World Cup and things. And then, even recently, people are going to me, oh, should Maresca be sacked and whatnot? And again, like, I'm not a reactionary fan. Don't get me wrong, there's a point when I'm done with someone and I'm done with them. But I'm not that reactionary. So, I think, yeah, I'd probably make more money and have more subscribers if I was more reactionary. But at the same time, I am myself. It's one thing that people can't deny. Anyone, there's only 128, I think, in the chat right now. But one or two of you will have met me. And I'm sure you'll say that I'm pretty similar in real life than I am on camera. So yeah, I don't know. Joseph Gibson, good name. My full name's Joseph. Said, how's it going with your newborn son, bro? Congrats, by the way. Happy for you. Thank you very much, bro. It's going good. Sleepless nights and juggling, like, you know, with my daughter. Her mum used to do, like, everything in terms of, like, school runs and just the parent insider stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I've always been a good dad, but I'm the provider. Do you know what I mean? So I did the earning money side of things, and now I'm doing both the parenting and the earning money side of things because we've got two. So it's a struggle, sleepless nights and whatnot. But at the same time, very, very blessed to have two happy, healthy children. So it's all good. It's all good. Jay Gott said, I'm guilty of being proper negative. As soon as we conceded against West Ham, I was raging, but obviously we battered them. Yeah, to be fair, as soon as we conceded against West Ham, I still thought we were going to do well. Malagusto moving the ball on now to Pedro Neto. Chelsea with plenty of space here, plenty of chances to attack Liverpool. Do feel like we need to push for a second, to be honest. That's a foul on Garnacho. We'll have that. Nice. Quickly get to the chat. I've got both Pedros in my FPL team and then Caicedo, so hopefully one of them score. Yeah, I want back against it. You've already got Caicedo. That's the longest shot out of any of them to score a goal. I thought Enzo Fernandez was going to score in today's game. Right. Garnacho is poor. Can't beat his marker. Estevao on the right wing now while Neto goes left. I don't think Garnacho is poor. I haven't seen him give away the ball once in a Chelsea shirt so far in the limited amount of time he spent here. So I don't think he's poor. But I don't think we've got the best version of Garnacho yet. I can tell you one thing right now, right? And I think Jadon Sancho had some great moments for Chelsea. A great goal at whatever the Spurs stadium's called now. I always just say White Hart Lane, but it's not White Hart Lane. But a great goal at the Spurs stadium. Some really good moments for us, Jadon Sancho. But on the whole, I'd rather Garnacho than Sancho. Ball whipped into the box. Cucurella. Ooh. Was that Cucurella? No, it looked like Malagusto to me. It's hard, I ain't got glasses on, so it's hard to see. Pedro Neto threatening on the edge of the box. Ball's whipped in. Mamardashvili comes straight for it. He wants a big throw on this one and a Liverpool counter-attack here. We need to get men back. Good. Good play from Chelsea. Like it. Let's get the press on. Press Mamardashvili. He has a mistake in him. I'm telling you. I'm telling you now. Press the man. We're not pressing him there. We need to be. He's got a mistake in him. I know it. I can smell it. I can smell a mistake on that man in the air. Oh, Cucurella gets back. Puts his body on the line for that one. Fucking love Cucurella, man. I absolutely love that boy. Caicedo going for the Ballon d'Or. I just read in the chat. Do you know what? Why have Liverpool been allowed to go on there? Badiashile locks him up. Good man. Benoit Badiashile in the first 26 minutes has been our man of the match, hasn't he? Imor Caicedo. Here we go. Ball through. Was he onside? Was he onside? Was he onside? I think he's offside. Oh, yeah, that's shit. João Pedro, long overdue a goal. Hasn't scored a goal for a while now. Yeah. Do you know what it is? I think João Pedro's best... I don't think he's offside there. Is he offside there? Draw the line. Oh, typical. They don't draw the line. Fuck off. Do you know who the kid on the bench is? Supposedly he's a DM. Do you know what? I looked at our bench and there was a name on that bench that I didn't recognise. So, yeah, maybe. I tell you what, right? Liverpool ball over the top here. I think it's... No, that ain't a foul. They'll probably fucking give it to Liverpool, but that definitely ain't a foul. Good. Nice. They ain't giving it. Good reffing so far, to be fair. Good reffing so far. Right. I think it's cooled down a little bit since the goal, so I can turn the fan off. Jarvelio, that's it. Benoit bullying people in his area. If he stays on point, Salah won't get past him. I'd agree with you there, bro. Mr. Tom, what's happening, bro? How you doing? Sorry, I'm just like keeping an eye on the chat, but it's hard to take my eyes off the game, to be honest. Foul there from Reese. Good job, no booking. I'm scared that Benoit is going to get a red for lightly tapping Salah. Let's not talk it into existence, people. I learned this from my previews. I get too much right in my previews, like in terms of when I'm talking about a team's attacking threat, and it'll always be the opposition as well. I'll go, oh, I do worry about so-and-so or whatever, and then they always fucking score. And it's the same, even like, what was it the other day when I was doing the live stream? I said when Welbeck come on, I went, oh, fucking hell, man, Danny Welbeck. Like, you'd think someone would say that about a Haaland coming off the bench or, you know, Ekatike in this match. I was like, oh, fuck, man, Danny Welbeck, because I just knew. I had that feeling in the gut of my stomach. I knew he was going to do something. Right. Chelsea in the first half hour, very, very comfortably, in my opinion, the better team here. And just showing the right amount of fight that I like. Tenacity, ferocity to win the ball. Szoboszlai's gone down there. He's having a big old complaint about it. Who even put the challenge in? Ooh. I'll be interested to see the replay here. It was Caicedo. They're going to try and say, oh, nah, studs weren't up. The little tap and the bit of his leg that he was holding is nowhere near where Caicedo connects. So, unlucky, Szoboszlai. Fool me another day. But no. I get it. You're hungry for a sending off. Pardon the pun. But you're not going to get one. Well, might be too soon. but not today. Oh, I'll tell you what, right? You know, we've got this international break coming up. I'm gonna still try and keep up the Chelsea content, but it's hard. Like, you lot could let me know in the chat what you would like, but I think the best thing I can do really is just try and collaborate with other creators, something like that, because there's not much news to report on during the international break. So I'll try and keep up with the Chelsea content podcasts that are Chelsea based, with me and Josh, obviously, in that international break. But at the same time, let me know what you want to see from the channel. I think I'm going to try and do a few more boxing sort of videos on my boxing channel as well. Obviously, Joey and Josh, we've got loads of stuff going up. We've got an episode coming out tomorrow. That is basically Sky News have done like this piece on this new Maddie McCann suspect. It's a load of fucking bollocks. We just rip it to shreds. It'd be quite funny. Don't know what happened to Reece in terms of staying fit, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it too, but let's not jinx it. Let's not jinx it. Here we go. Wonderful back there. Enzo Fernandez. That didn't look like a foul. That looked soft to me, but we would have been on a good counter-attack there as well. Raul Sanchez said the centre-back pairing's fire. Yeah, so far. So far, so good. Although, what I don't like is when I look up at my screen now and I'm seeing Malo Gusto playing in the fucking centre-forward role. What are you doing there? Garnacho, put the pressure on Canate. He is, to be fair, but... See, there are weak points in this Liverpool team. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say Conor Bradley's one. I'd say Kirkes attacks a little bit too much, where he could be dragged into being exploited on the counter-attack. I don't think that Canate is a world-class centre-back. I think that Van Dijk makes him look better at times. I think he himself... There you go. Touchdown from Garnacho, and he's fouled there for me. Malo Gusto in a sort of number 10 space, gives away the ball. What is he doing there? Why is he in the midfield? What the fuck, man? Reece gets that ball through, and Malo Gusto just... Cucurella with a really important clearance there. Liverpool with a clear-cut opportunity, and guess what it came from? It came from Malo Gusto giving away the ball. He's going to need to improve quick, or Enzo Maresca's going to have to make a decision here, because Chelsea fans are going to get fucking sick and tired of seeing this stuff. As always, we hope we're wrong. Or as always, I hope I'm wrong. Do you know what I mean? But Malo Gusto doesn't deliver at the minute for us, and he brings a lot more negatives than positives to the game at this moment in time. I really hope I'm wrong. Avengers again. Well, the problem with the Avengers, doing the Avengers episode, is no one fucking lives here. Like, I think Nini lives London-based, I believe. Jan, we obviously tried to have on. Jan don't live here. He lives in this country, I think, but I don't think he lives anywhere near here. Benson and Eunice are now living out in Dubai, aren't they? Even Josh is moving away. So it's me and Matisse in London, isn't it? Maybe Nini, I'm not sure. So yeah, it's hard. It's hard to do that. Laid off to Malo Gusto, ball over the top. Pedro Neto, yeah, too much on it from Malo Gusto. Typical. Why are people leaving London? Fuck me, man. That's a conversation for another day, but there's plenty of reasons why people are leaving London, plenty of reasons why people are leaving England. If I could go and move abroad, if I had that, I mean, I can, like, financially I can, but and work-wise, I can, but family commitments, whatnot. I'm a family man. I've got people to look after. Do you know what I mean? So I can't. But if I could, I probably would too. Love my country, but there's multiple reasons why people are leaving. You know, you only need to turn on the news, don't you? There we go. Good. Ball's one back there for Chelsea. Chance to counter here. Oh, and it was Joshua Changpong as well, running all the way up into the attacking third, basically into the box. He wins it off Gravenberch. Does he win it off Gravenberch? No, he wins it off Isaac. Takes it all the way. Joshua Changpong's a quality player. Quality player. Rory? No, I don't know Rory, so Daniel Childs, son of Chelsea, is a good creator you could work with. Yeah, I like son of Chelsea. I follow him on Instagram, I believe. Follow him on Sank. Yeah, talks well. I like him. Good bloke. There's another guy out there, but I don't know. Do these lot make longer form content? Because I was gonna say there's another guy. Who is it? Is it Oz? He's quite good. I like his stuff. Obviously Tobes I've always liked, but yeah, there's Chelsea TikTok and then there's like Chelsea YouTube, innit? So something and I do both TikTok and YouTube, but I mean, mate, people would think my TikTok account is a bot account or something because I've got, here we go, Pedro Neto bursting down the wing, drives it into the box, Chelsea corner. Yeah, people would think the TikTok account that I've got is like a bot account or something because I've got 280,000 followers on that TikTok and I put Chelsea videos up and they get like 20, 30,000 views or something, which isn't, you know, if you look at Joey and Josh, we just get like 500,000 views on certain videos and we've got a fraction of that following. So, but to clarify, I've never bought a follower in my life. I think that just the TikTok account's just gone a bit dead, to be honest. I don't know. What's going on here? Why are we watching ref cam? Short corner from Chelsea. Gusto with a good ball to Cucurella. Garnacho on the edge of the box. Oh, just wide. Just wide. Just wide. So I'm just going to read. Oh, that was close from Garnacho, sorry. Nah, Josh ain't moving out of the country. Garnacho brought down in the box. Let's have a look at that. Don't just go, oh, no penalty. Let's have a fucking look at that. That's a push in the back. It's a push in the back. If your arm is that far away from your body, look how far away. Look how far away his arm is from his body as he goes down. It's a push in the back. It's a fucking push. Where's the VAR? Where's the fucking penalty? And Anthony Taylor straight away standing with his arms behind his back like a fucking idiot. Twat. I didn't think he dove or dived. I think Anthony Taylor should go and have a fucking look at that. And his yellow card in, I don't know who, I'm guessing Enzo Maresca. Yeah, yellow card for Enzo Maresca. I thought it was a push. I thought we should have had a penalty there. What you don't want to do is you don't want to send Szoboszlai off. That's it. Because Szoboszlai's on a yellow already, isn't he? Some of the fucking decisions we've had against us and then there's just no VAR intervening for that. It's a piss take. It's a fucking piss take. In my opinion, Garnacho should have fucking won a penalty there. Have you manifested the Maresca red card? I did call it, didn't I? I said, if anything, it would be Enzo Maresca in this one. Do you know what? In the kickoff group chat, people are saying it's a pen. So a few of us lot that are on the kickoff are saying that that's a pen. That would have been given against us. Yep. Sanchez gets it straight out. Nice, I like it. We've got Garnacho running for it. He'll probably get pushed again. I'll tell you what, though. I've loved this first half from Chelsea. Whether or not it should have been a pen, I firmly believe that should have been a penalty there. But regardless, I've loved this first half from Chelsea. And it goes to show, like, people always want to beat you, like, if you get beaten by a lesser team. So, say, for example, if we lose to Man United with 10 men, Brighton with 10 men, a game that we were leading, by the way, until we had the sending off. If you lose to a team like that, then people want to use it as evidence that you were always wrong. And what I mean by always wrong is I say that Chelsea can compete with the best sides in Europe. On our day, Chelsea can compete with them. Our problem has always been the consistency. And like, what makes a team sort of title winners is the consistency to be able to grind out games and get results. Like, say, for example, I'm not saying Arsenal are title winners, but, you know, I think they were goalless until, like, the 70th today or the hour mark. Could have been sent different, you know, new manager bounce, West Ham, whatever. But they got over the line. And I think that's Chelsea's problem, is getting over the line sometimes against those smaller teams. Obviously, look, you know, we ain't had many wins against the bigger teams. But what I'm saying is, when I look at us in the Champions League, when I look at us in these bigger games, I think that we're competitive. I think we're more than competitive. I think we're able to beat all of these teams. And that's why I fancy us more in cup competitions like the Champions League. I said at the start of the season, that's my big prediction for the season, is that Chelsea win the Champions League. And I'm still going with it. But, yeah, it's one of them. People are very quick to jump on you if your team loses to a team that, you know, haven't spent the same amount of money and stuff like that. But at the same time, I stand firm by everything I say, to be honest. There's not much I say or have said that I don't stand by. Liverpool on a good attack here, good opportunity. Mo Salah whips that ball in and it's over. It's over the bar. I remember Mo Salah doing that before. And getting a goal out of it at Stamford Bridge for Liverpool. I can't remember what game that was in, though. People, I will be having a look at the chat at half-time, obviously. Reading out as much as I can. And I'll try. Have you ever had toothache, Joey? I'm in hell right now. Yes. I have had toothache. It's shit. Toothache's fucking shit. I've had a tooth out. I've had like 2 teeth out. They put me under for it. Toothache's shit. My cure for it, I don't know, man. I don't want to tell you to take any strong painkillers because some people are allergic to them. Just get high. Then you'll go from toothache to sweet tooth. Someone said Garnacho has been a bright spot in his first half. Lots of good stuff from him. I agree. Very much agree. Someone earlier said about what substitutes I'll be making at half-time. So far, none. So far, none. Because I think Garnacho has been good. I think he's looked threatening. I think it would be foolish to bring him off at the moment. Also, he wins a lot of free kicks and stuff like that. That was a dive there. This one he's just won. That's a joke, because this one he's just won would look like a dive to me. But the one that was a penalty wasn't given. And fuck knows. Energy 199 super chat. Thank you very much, bro. Very much appreciated. Liverpool playing with the 12th man in yellow. Yep. And they don't look like champions here, mate. Not at a minute. I really do feel like this is a must-win for Chelsea. I said that I thought it was a real dangerous time to face Liverpool coming off the back of 2 defeats. Brian, True Geordie, said the opposite to me. He said to me privately that he thought that this was a really good time to get Liverpool. And that he doesn't really feel that they've clicked quite yet. I mean, watch out, because we're doing a kickoff video tomorrow, so I'll let him give you like his own thoughts on things. But still got the best part of 50 odd minutes to go anyway. So let's see how things go. But so far, yeah, he's proven me wrong there. Oh, what a hit from Caicedo! What a hit! Bradley on a yellow too. Yeah. The ironic thing is, it'll probably be Enzo Maresca that gets sent off, not fucking any of the Liverpool players. Thank you again for the super chat energy. Obviously, half-time, I'm going to be getting into the chat. I always say the same thing. If you want your question read out, like if you're desperate to get it read out, rather than me just selecting what I read here and there, whatever catches my eye, send it as a super chat. There's never been a time on this channel, since I've been doing lives, never, that I've not read out a super chat. So, yeah. Half-time. Nice. Right. That is what we fucking like to see. A really good first half from Chelsea there. I feel like listen, I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. It's one of them. I feel like we should have had a penalty. I do feel like that was a push from Szoboszlai on Alejandro Garnacho. In terms of how we played, I think we've shown tenacity. I think that we've shown maturity at the back. Like, for the first 45 minutes, what a centre-back pairing between Benoit Badiashile and Joshua Changpong. Joshua Changpong looking really good, which doesn't surprise me. Benoit Badiashile looking really good, which does sort of surprise me. But I always say, yeah, sometimes you stumble upon a recipe for success. And one of the main things that I say this is because there's been so many times in my lifetime of watching Chelsea where we've had an injury crisis, we've had a suspension crisis, something like that, and we started a duo centre-back or maybe a midfield partnership that we didn't quite think would work, and it's worked really well, and that's my definition of stumbling upon a recipe for success. And look, maybe we've done that here with a Changpong and Benoit Badiashile, but at the same time, I don't want to speak too early. Let's have a look at the chat. Raul Sanchez, I'd take Gusto off for Lavia. Same here, mate. When you next going up the bridge, Joey? When am I next going? I don't know. I don't actually know. I mean, the answer is whenever I want, really. But I don't know. I don't know when. Obviously, international break now coming. So, I don't know. I'll have a little look at our fixture list. I want to try and do as much as I can off the channel in terms of live streams, things like that. So, yeah. Really, really good half, to be honest. Everyone seems solid. I always sound like I'm digging him out. Our weak point has been Malo Gusto. He's had a couple of all right moments. He's had a couple of moments where I've been disappointed in him. João Pedro not looking a massive attacking threat. That could be put down to the service for him. It could also be put down to the fact that I think he's best in the attacking midfield role, to be honest. I think he's better off there than up top. Still wouldn't put it past us going and getting or him going and getting a goal. Let me come to the chat. People, if you want anything read out in specific, stick super chat in. I'll read it out. If not, I'll just try and go through. Hi, Joey, Bournemouth fan here. What do you think about us right now? I think Bournemouth are good. I think they've lost some good players, and I think that they've responded well. I think Iriola's a very good manager. And probably my favourite part of the breast. Liverpool are so overrated. Trash, in my opinion. I don't think they're overrated, but I get where you're coming from. Not trash, but, you know, they don't look like champions right now. I know that. Stace, what's happening? We need Esteval on, though, and Lavia. I think those would be the logical changes once it happens. Is Tyreek George on the bench? I think that'd be the change if he is on the bench. That fucking Maresca goes forward, to be honest. The defence is so good. The defence has looked pretty good today. It's looked pretty good. Liverpool have chased the game pretty much the entire half. Yeah, I would agree with that. I'd also say that they're just looking to win fouls, if anything. Doesn't seem too ambitious for me. Doesn't seem too ambitious when a team are looking for fouls, but it is what it is. Definitely not a pen, to be honest. I thought it was a penalty. I'll have a look back. But I like consistency, and I've seen softer penalties be fucking given against us. So if we're going on consistency, then I'd have liked it to have been at least looked at by VAR. Can we not have a look? You know what I mean? At least look at it. If that had been a Liverpool player, VAR would have been all over it and Taylor would have given it. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Listen, we've got a few more people in here now, so people smash a like on this. It helps it get it out there, I believe. So I've been told. Yeah, a lot of people disagreeing with the not a penalty shout and saying it was a penalty. I thought it was a penalty. Caicedo only scores bangers. I've said it. I said it from the moment he joined the club. He only scores bangers. Garnacho not doing enough. He's not utilising the 1v1 against Bradley there to be taken. Sancho would roast him. I don't agree with you, bro. I don't agree with you. In fact, I massively disagree with you. I think that you are underestimating Conor Bradley's ability. I think that Conor Bradley's very, very good. When Trent left, I didn't think they needed to go and sign Frimpong. I thought Conor Bradley was ready. And then maybe they'd bring in someone else as well as backup. So I've always thought Conor Bradley's very, very good. I don't think that Esteval necessarily, off of what I've seen of him so far this season, would be giving Conor Bradley nightmares instead of Garnacho. I think Garnacho's had a solid first half. So Sancho would roast him. I definitely disagree with that. But listen, Mac Chisholm, you are... Is it Chisholm? Chisholm, yeah. You're welcome to your opinion, bro. Your opinion's your opinion. And if that's it, then you are more than fair to have it. Caicedo is one of my favourite midfielders to watch. He's world class. I think it's time for rivals to admit that, yeah. Benoit being the leader and not being dragged through the game has helped massively. Yeah, I would say Benoit Badiashiel's performance in this game has been one of the most contributing factors. He's been great so far today. Sorry, people. Trying to get to the chat. Changpong, brilliant again. Yep. Yeah, Liverpool just playing for fouls. The boys so used to playing with 10 men that having 11 as like a cheat code. Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that. Very fair take. Your best mate, Mr. Goldbridge, was hyping United's 2-0 win over Sunderland. Thoughts? Don't have any, bro. Don't have any. Where has this Chelsea been all season? Listen, every season for every club is a season of ups and downs. And we're very early into the season, so I don't know. Let's just let the second half play out. Garnacho and Gusto off, Lavia and Esteval in. I'd say Gusto off, and one of Lavia or Esteval on. I do think Lavia is the more sensible one. I do love Romeo. I wouldn't sub anyone. It's been a good first half. Yep. TV said Garnacho dove. Is dove a word? I thought it dived. But yeah. TV said it, so it must be true. Yeah, no. Mainstream media's never lied about anything. Frimpong coming on for sure. Just going to have a little look here. Cardwell said, Joey, say hi to my daughter Chelsea. Hi, Chelsea. Oh, super chat coming from Energy. He said, Energy has said, do you think Badiashile is having a redemption arc? In this fucking game, he is. My God. He's been good. Been very, very good. Very good. Chelsea DNA, we only turn up for big games. Shame on Carragher. Oh, my God, we'll have a good laugh. We'll have a good laugh after this game. If we win. If we win. When we win. Let's put it out there. I think Gusto's played well. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think he has, but fair enough. I also don't think he's played awful, but I just think out of anyone, he'd be the one that I would say he's probably had the worst game. But no one's played badly. Listen, we're 1-0 up. We've had a pretty dominant first half, in my opinion, against the champions. So how can we moan? Like, literally, how can we moan? We can't moan. Is Carragher chatting shit? I don't know. Do you prefer the third kit with or without the badge? What do you mean? There's not a kit. I love this badge, people. I love this badge because this was my badge growing up. There you go. So my first Chelsea game was in a season where we had this badge, but we just didn't have the circle around it. We just had the badge, but without the circle. So yeah, that's when my first Chelsea game was, and maybe just because of that. Piyush, thank you very much for another super chat, bro. Really appreciate that. Any plans to create content with non-Chelsea creators? Would love to see you roasting Robbie, Goldbridge, and AGT. Who's AGT? AGT. Nah, not really. But it's not like I'm against it. Like, I used to go and do, Joel Bayer's a good friend of mine. Do you know what I mean? He's an Arsenal fan. I used to go and do bits of Joel. I used to go and do, podcasts with Joel Bayer once a week. Harry Pinero, Cams, they're Man United boys. They're both, legends, both really nice blokes. I've done content with them. Obviously, in a long time, I haven't done content with them because that was more a little thing I had patterned up when I was going up Rio's place. Anton, obviously, former player, Anton Ferdinand. I've done loads of content with him and stuff like that. But yeah, in terms of, the Arsenal fan TV lot, I've never really done much with them. I've met Troops once. I met him somewhere once. Did I do a podcast with him? No. Young'un, the rapper, he's a Liverpool fan. I've done podcasts with him. Who am I forgetting? Flex, I've done stuff with. KG, obviously we do boxing stuff, but he's a Man United fan. So I do it, and I do loads of it on the kickoff. We've got different fans on there. So, but for my own channel, no. Club World Cup badge you were talking about. I'm not really bothered. Either way. Anthony Taylor robbed Chelsea of a clear penalty. I thought it was a penalty. Whether or not we think it's clear or not, I'm not sure, but I don't know. Let's be honest, was not a penalty. Meh. I thought it was a pen. Frant said, yes, Joey, moving into my first house Friday and been packing my bits up today, listening to your videos. Keep the blue flag flying high. Thank you very much, bro. I moved recently too, and then I think I'm going to move again, to be honest, soon-ish. I'm not sure. Yeah. Remember though, Joey, Gusto, Reese and Josh could never be in the same lineup. Wellesley's got a good memory. That wasn't me that said that. Wellesley's referring to saying that Josh Aveste said. What does Gusto actually bring to the team? Yes, he has legs and energy, but surely can't be just that. Great crossing ability when he was playing under Pochettino. As of recent, not that much. Not that much, to be honest. I'd sub Malo Gusto off. He's been playing in such an attacking role that maybe I'd sub him off for Esteval. But if we left it till the 70th, then I think you'd probably sub him off for Lavia. Would love to see Esteval come in and watch him go at Bradley. See, I don't recognise Bradley as being like the weak point for me for some reason. I don't know why. That's not who I recognise as being the weak point. So I'm just putting my jumper back on because I put the fan on just to cool the camera down a little bit. Would love to see Esteval. Yeah, I've just read that one out. Oh. Lamps won 4-0. Tammy scored against Galatasaray. Chelsea winning. Joey streaming. What a day for Chelsea so far. Better that I'm streaming than steaming. That's one good thing. Favourite Chelsea kit with the 90s badge? I would say the yellow Commodore. Looks like Florian Wirtz is going to come on. The fact they didn't at least check is stupid. It's much like they didn't check Brighton being offside when Chalobah got the red card. Yeah, I know. Joshua Changpong's a baller. Yep, 100%. Bradley is no weak point, but he's on a yellow. Yeah, okay, fair play. Fair play. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's a good point. Good point made. Ooh. Ozzy Mandius, did Jude, Foden and Grealish deserve to make the England squad? Grealish, definitely. Foden, yeah. Bellingham, I'll be honest, I ain't watched much of Bellingham in La Liga recently, but yeah, it's Bellingham. But at the same time, I do think that Tommy Tuchel is in a position of strength and he's in a position where he can try out players and whatnot. Is Florian Wirtz coming off? Back off the pitch? No, he's about to head on. So yeah, at the same time, like, I do like the fact that Ruben Loftus-Cheek's in there. He was, like, my favourite Chelsea player for years. I love the fact that Ruben Loftus-Cheek's in there. It's quality. But, yeah, I haven't looked at the full England squad, to be honest. I get a bit bored of international football. Like, when England are in a tournament, you won't see live streams from me because that's the time when I'm like, right, I'm in the pub, I'm watching the games, I'm fucking having it. But, yeah, 008 coming on. Yeah, they're friendly games, yeah. Doesn't matter. So, Conor Bradley off, Florian Wirtz on. Florian Wirtz on. I wonder what that means for Szoboszlai. He will probably go right back now then, won't he? Remind me, people. Is Szoboszlai on a... He's not on a yellow, no. Kirkes ain't on a yellow either. It was only Conor Bradley who was on a yellow, so now no one's on a yellow. That's annoying. Well, Enzo Maresca's on a yellow. Oh, we're about to kick off. Play. There you go. Sorry. Might be lagging a few seconds behind, but I've hit the play button, so don't worry. I'm in time, we are. People, listen, I'm going to be going back to watching the game now, so I'll try and check the chat. Oh, good little flick on there. I'll tell you what, it was a handy little flick on there from Florian Wirtz, I think. It was to Mo Salah. I need another look at this one. It was a great little flick on, but side netting from Mo Salah. Wirtz with a good contribution already. And yeah, Mo Salah. Look, he's having a go at Kukurea. Fuck off. You even touch her. You're just frustrated that you've been having a shitter at the bridge. Similar to when you used to play for Chelsea. No, let's not do that. Right, come on, Chelsea. Let's have it here. Buddy Ashil, nice and calm up from the back. Wrong turn there from Reece James, but he wins a free kick. Be good if Reece slots into that sort of right centre-back or right-back slot here a little bit more. Because you've got Malo Gusto playing as a fucking inverted 10 or something at the minute. Like, what is the point? What is the point in that? We've got Esteban on the bench. And if you're going to play anyone there, play Reece there. Nicholas said, I legit thought they scored. Yeah, I've got bad eyesight, so I thought the same for a second. Shit myself. Ooh. Chase Mamadashvili down. He's got a mistake in him. Nice. Up for the header from Reece. Now Chase. No, he's got the ball in his hand. Right. Come on, Chelsea. This is good stuff. This is what we fucking like. Got to be on it here. I want to see us winning interceptions, being first to balls, cutting bits of play out. I want to see us playing out from the back well like we did in that first half, not under pressure. We're just giving it away there as I say that. Joshua Changpong, but, you know, I do also live by the moniker of if in doubt, put it out. So that's where I'm at on that one. Liverpool definitely starting this half with more intent. And what I don't want is a Liverpool goal and then us to go sort of reactive rather than proactive. We need to keep on it here. Play how we were in the first half. Got fucking Malo Gusto playing in the 10 here. He's got to find that ball to Pedro Neto. He's just made the run. Needs to be earlier. You slowed the game down there and let too many men get behind the ball. You've got to be putting that through. I understand he's not Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer flicked that at the outside of the boot through, but at the same time, I'd love him to be able to have the ability to put that ball through. We either slow out the blocks at the start of the first half or the second. Can see your point. Someone said, is Isak shit or just not getting the service? Settling, I'd say, probably. I've got no doubt that Isak does go on to be a pretty prolific goal scorer, to be honest, for Liverpool. I think so, anyway. And it's not like I just say that because he's been bought in for big money. I didn't necessarily think that about Darwin Núñez. How's Darwin Núñez doing, by the way? Anyone checked on him since he left? Stats-wise, I mean. I don't mean like his mental health or whatever. I just mean like, has anyone looked at what Darwin Núñez is doing? Because I ain't. I'm very transparent about that. Like, I'm a Premier League man. I don't really watch much. Like, I'll watch like, obviously Champions League and competitions, cup competitions, stuff like that. But in terms of watching like a Serie A game, a La Liga game, I don't watch much. And by much, I mean probably I don't really watch any. You know what I mean? Watch highlights and that. I do watch highlights, but I don't sit and watch 90 minutes of any team, whether it's Real Madrid, Barcelona, whatever. I just watch their highlights. Isak did well to keep it in play there, but Chelsea win back possession. There, nice and calm. Oh, Garnacho tackled by Isak. He's given away the ball there in a dangerous position. They shoot into the hands of Robert Sanchez. Who for once, well, I say for once, Robert Sanchez has been all right for a while, you know. I'm not even going to, like, you know, with the red card against Man United thing. That's why if you check the receipts, I was... And again, this ain't a dig out on no one, but I was one of the content creators. Here we go. Nice little turn there from João Pedro. Here we go. Oh, fucking Gusto's the furthest bombing on. I hope Gusto shuts me up and scores a goal in a minute, because I can't have it when you got Malo Gusto as the furthest man bombing on in a position like that when João Pedro's got the ball with the opportunity to feed someone. Like, imagine we had Esteval on. Mark you even. Like, why is Gusto playing basically as a second striker, number 10? Occasionally switching out to the right. He's not an attacking player. He's not. You could say in a system he's an attacking fullback because he has good crossing ability, but he's never in the position to cross anymore. He's only ever in the position to be able to playmake. And he ain't a playmaker. He ain't a playmaker. Not in the slightest. Just get him off and bring someone better on. Even if you make a defensively minded substitution, you bring Lavia on, I still think it's better. Salah shoots over the bar. Gusto couldn't score in a brothel. No, I don't think he could. No, I don't think he could hit water if he fell out of a boat, to be honest, with a shot on goal. But one goal in 3 appearances for Nunes in Saudi, in case anyone cares. Who's he playing for? Am I going to Saudi soon? Yeah, I think so. Am I going? I think I'm going there soon. Benoit Badiashile being down. Fucking hell, man. Oh, he's like leaning back down as well. That don't look good. Oh, he looks a bit. Yeah, he's stretching him out. That's all right. Who are they speaking to? Right, Romeo Lavia warming up here. That's all right. Romeo Lavia. See, what Romeo Lavia does very, very well, right? Caicedo will cut things out. He'll often move it onto Enzo to be the one that play makes. Yeah? That deep line playmaker that we speak about. He'll often do that. Now, with Romeo Lavia, I don't believe that he's necessarily better than Enzo at playmaking or Caicedo at cutting things out. And look, I mean, Caicedo scored a screamer today, so we're giving the grace there. But one thing I do think is that he's a better all-rounder than both of those here. In terms of, like, how many times will you see Lavia, when he's on the pitch, take the ball, turn with the ball, and then release a great pass and set someone through, something like that. That's something I could very much see happening. Is Gusto going off here? It should be Gusto. I think they're not taking Badiashile off, are they? Badiashile's come off, man. Oh, that's shit. That's real shit. Because he was on course for man of the match there. So I suppose we are now playing the champions with a centre-back pairing of Reece and Josh. I've got faith. Yeah, Badiashile's injured, yeah. Yeah. That's not good, man. Because he was playing well there. What have I got on my head? Is that just a dent? Yeah, he was playing well. Can we still give him man of the match? I think so. I think you could give a player man of the match if he subbed off after playing an hour's worth of football. I mean, if we won the match 1-0, he'd be a contender for it. It's gutting, man, that he's been subbed off there, though. Happy to have Romeo Lavia on the pitch, though. It's a good omen. Romeo on. There, you picked the wrong pass, and now you're putting people in trouble, Malo Gusto. What is up with it? Pull the fucking trigger on the pass. You had Romeo Lavia there, and now you put us under pressure, and it all comes off the back of that. Good. Nice. Let's counter now. On touch. Liverpool very much having a better of this opening sort of 15 minutes to the second half. But at the same time, apart from that Salah chance, nothing too clear-cut. And there you go. They've put the ball out. Reece ain't injured, is he? What's it? Yeah, Tommy Tuchel in the stands. Lovely ball out from Sanchez. Garnacho controls it with the first touch. Good chance here for Chelsea. All the way across the face of goal, and no one's onto it, unfortunately. But Pedro Neto will get it. He'll keep the ball alive, keep the chance alive, hopefully. Get it to Romeo Lavia. Why is no one trusting him? Fucking give the ball to him. There you go. He had it swiped off him straight away as soon as I say that. But he helps us win it back. Malo Gusto puts it on. Not really. Nah, Liverpool breaking on us. Robert Sanchez, good goalkeeping. Who did I pick as my redemption arc for the season? I think I picked Sanchez. In the little preview video, I said Sanchez could be the redemption arc this season. So far, he has been, even with that red card. Has there been a bigger redemption arc in the first sort of 8 games of the season? I know recency bias today would say Badia, sure. But, yeah. Oh, Reece James tries to play the ball out. He wins it. It is intercepted. Reece has got to just get his head in the game of a right back again. And that's not to say that I don't think he can. I think Reece James in his day is the best right back in world football. That's what I mean about Romeo Lavia being able to skip out of a space, beat a man in a tight space and turn something into an attack. Here we go, that's nice. Good. Oh! Header over the bar from Pedro Neto. Who whipped that in? Malo Gusto, I believe. Or was it Cucurella? Cucurella. It's Chelsea corner. I do think now's the time, people. I do think now's the time. Get Gusto off. Put Esteval on. And I'm also not having this old Garnacho ain't been good stuff. Garnacho's been decent, bro. Garnacho's been good. Come on, Chelsea. Looks like it's going to be whipped in. Looking for a Chelsea head. Front post. Doesn't get there. Nice. If in doubt, get it out. Good work, Caicedo. As always. Just pass it somewhere, Gusto. Yeah, Nicholas in the chat right now saying, Nicholas, what's your picture? Is that Cyprus? I can't see, my eyesight's bad. It looks like Cyprus. Yeah, I mean, saying João Pedro's been quiet, I understand he has been, but at the same time, I just feel like without the service from Cole Palmer, it's harder for him. Or without playing off the back of a striker like a Liam Delap, it's harder for him. Ref should have given that as a foul, because whether or not you think the ball was getting away from Pedro Neto, he was brought down there. Now, we need to sharpen up with breaking away of it, man. There you go, Pedro Neto can... Oh, fuck's sake. On to Garnacho. He's giving them problems, mate. He's giving them problems, Garnacho. And people say, oh, no, he's skipping out wide. Listen, the ball retention's good. He's giving them problems. And just keep your eye on him, because I think he's a threat for us, Garnacho. Good ball to the back stick. Oh! Is that a Chelsea corner? Shabojla thinks it's a goal kick. It is a goal kick. Gusto's looked better at right back. Yep. Oh, it's a crumpet. Oh, it looked like the Cyprus flag. And then because your name was Nicholas, I thought, oh, maybe he's Cypriot or Turkish Cypriot. My children half Turkish Cypriot or something. Call it Turkish Cypriot. Something like that. Fuck knows. Looks like there's a lot of space there from Gusto. You need to track your man there, because you've left someone at the back stick completely free. Ball's whipped in. Uh-oh! Fuck! Gakpo is behind Malo Gusto for most of that move. You see Malo Gusto checking to see where he is. And as he gets tight, not only is it bad that he was behind him for the whole move, he manages to fucking get in front of him and tap this one home, meaning it's now 1-1. Little deflection comes off. I tell you what, a great little touch here from Isak to set it up. But you've had your man behind you, which means he could have looped it over the top and got to him. You haven't got tight enough to him. You haven't kept your eye on him. And the defending there, you let Gakpo get goal side of you, Gusto, from behind. I said fucking sub him off ages ago. Sub him off, man. I'm not forgetting the scoreboard this time. I'm updating it now. Sub Malo Gusto off, man. I'm getting fucking pissed off with this shit. Sub him off. You can get Hato on. He's got experience, Hato, at centre back. You can get Hato on. Put Reece James at right back. Get Malo Gusto off, man. He crumbles under the pressure recently. Really does. Good boy. Wins it back there. But again, goes nowhere with it. There's no end product on it. It's just so frustrating. Really is. It really is. I know most of the chat were sort of agreeing me, but there was a few people in there that were disagreeing with me in the first half when I stated that I felt that Malo Gusto was our weak spot. Well, I don't know. Would you still disagree? I think one thing that we'd all agree on, 65 minutes into the game more or less, 30 seconds off. But one thing we would all disagree, just looking at the goal again there. I mean, if he knows that Gakpo's running in there, that's a great assist from Isak, to be fair. One thing we'd all agree on is we'd all like a sub now, wouldn't we? We'd all like a sub. Switch things up a little bit, man. Get Mark Gu on. Keep João Pedro on. Put him in the 10. Get Gusto off. Get Esteval on. Garnacho here. Whips it in low. Oh, we should have had someone onto that. We really, really should have had someone onto that. Jay Gott made a good point there, saying that goal doesn't happen if Badiashiel's on the pitch. Oh my God, he's letting them play on here after what looks like an obvious foul. Oh no, he's blazed it over the bar. Mo Salah, no, he doesn't do well at the breach, does he really? I know there's been games when he's scored here, but we need fresh legs, man. Look at the impact that it's had for Liverpool. They've made, 3 substitutions so far? We've made 1, and that was out of necessity. And we haven't even made one that's, like, changed the system, just sort of made it worse a little bit. So, oh, no, Joshua Changpong's down. Now Joshua Changpong's down. If he's down and he's seriously injured, that means that we have got Levi Colwell out, Wesley Fofana out, Benoit Badiashile out, Joshua Changpong out, the Sassy training at night. Fucking hell, man. Hato now coming on. Oh, mate. Do you know it's hard, right? Because I started this match shitting myself. Then I'm like, oh my God, we've stumbled upon a fucking recipe for success. This is brilliant. And now I'm back to shitting myself. Because now we got a centre-back pairing of Jarell Hato and Reece James. Again, we could stumble upon a recipe for success. But you'd imagine we go more defensive, and this is at a time when we need to change the game. And it's tossing out as well. Yeah, well pointed out. And this is at a point where we need to change the game, man. 67 minutes gone. Like, Esteval, he's on the bench. I know he ain't performed so far, but Jamie Gittens, like, anyone, chuck someone attacking on. Because in this second half, the attacking threat ain't been there as much. Pedro Neto keeping it in there. He doesn't want to pass it to Malo Gusto. He's going to get forced to. Go on, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, bro. No. Garnacho. Risky. Romeo Lavia giving the ball away there. He'll do his best to win it back. I wouldn't put it past him winning it back, but it was a risky pass from Sanchez and an even riskier flick on from Romeo Lavia. Oh. Liverpool fans went mad there, calling for a penalty. I'm sure VAR would like to have a nice look at that. Pedro Neto skipping clear here. Put it onto Garnacho. Go on. Cucurella, put it to Garnacho, quick. Garnacho up this side. Cucurella needs to overlap him here. And then he can drive it in. What is going on here? Neto's down holding his face. I don't know what happened. But in this amount of time, if VAR are going to check it, they'll have checked it. So there's no point kicking the ball out of play. I don't think that's something you really do anymore. Part of me feels like Liverpool will be happy to take a draw here. We need to be fucking attacking them, but we need fresh legs on. We need fresh legs on. And I'm not on about fucking defensively minded players, centre-backs, defensive midfielders. I'm on about stick some fucking wingers on. You got Esteval, you got a fucking wonder kid on the bench. Who knows? Like, you could change something here, big time. You got Mark Yu, who is a pressing machine. This Liverpool defence aren't the best defence. You got Mark Yu. Said audio's not working. Maybe just because I wasn't speaking, bro. I'm pretty sure the audio's working fine. I would have had more people right in there if the audio was down. Come on, Maresca. Get some subs on. Who's saying sound's gone? Are you sure the sound's gone? Are you sure? People, don't tell me the sound's gone if it's not gone. Because I'm pretty sure the sound's not gone. Oh, it cut off mid-sentence. Right. Okay, sorry people, I don't know. Audio dropped for a moment, but it's back. Alright, sweet. Nice one. Sweet. Cool. Thank you, people. I appreciate that. Oh my God, we need some substitutes. What are you doing? Don't give people 10 minutes and then expect them to be able to prove something. You need to get a feel for the game. Very rarely is, I know it happens and it has happened, but very rarely is someone going to come on and just score or assist within fucking 30 seconds of being on the pitch. Give them a chance. Even Gusto, why are you leaving that there? Why are you leaving that? Be confident enough to take the ball down, to control the ball, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I just think I stopped talking too. What are they looking at? Isak's the one that's got his fucking arms all over Reece. Reece has done nothing wrong there. Nothing wrong. What are they doing? Are they going to have a look at the screen here? Fuck off. Fuck off. Mate, Reece has been pushed in the back. Reece has been pushed in the right shoulder. Of course, his arm is going to come out a little bit. He was already being put... Yeah, exactly. Isak, you had your hands all over Reece, bro. Don't try it. Isak coming off. That probably means Ekitike coming on, you would imagine. Are you going to make a sub Enzo Maresca? Fuck's sake. You need to do it. Mate, I'm getting fucking sick and tired. Here we go. Nice. Mark you. Coming on, and it looks like Estebal's to follow. Oh, no. Who's he subbing on? Asugu? Oh, Jamie Gittins. Sorry. Asugu's injured. I can't see without my glasses. Right, you're putting Gittins on. Should have put Esteval on. Prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. Should have put Esteval on. Oh, Esteval is on. Nice. Who came off? Garnacho, Pedro, Neto. Nice. All right, well, at least you've given it, 20-odd minutes or something like that? No, Esteval's on, people. Esteval's on. Just trying to look how we're shaping up now. Right, okay, so João Pedro's going to go back into the 10 with Mark Yu, the pressing machine. I said he's a presser. And you'll see that. You'll see that every time the ball goes back to the defence or Mamadashvili, you'll see Mark Yu pressing there. And what I also think is you'll see João Pedro. Has he kept João Pedro on? No, he might not have. But if he hadn't, he'd put him in the... No, he's not. He's not kept him on. He's fucking kept Gusto on. Gusto whipping a ball. Oh, fuck's sake. That's about... Yeah, good ball. Chelsea corner. Come on! Good boy, Romeo! Fucking love that boy when he's on the grass. Not that type. Here we go. Esteval on the wing. Get in there, win a penalty. It's on a corner. We're looking sharper already. Fucking hell. It does make you ask the question, though. Could you have not made those subs a little bit earlier? That's what I think. Gusto. Just release the ball. Just release the ball, because you're not going to do anything with it. Good boy. Nice. Misplaced pass there from Esteval. Good job. We have got Cucurella there. And now Esteval. Yeah. That's a free kick. Come on. Nice. Good defensive work there. Nice. Good for Enzo shielding the ball there. Chelsea looking like we've got a spring in our step. Maybe this can be something to maybe remind the manager that, listen, by the way, if you bring on attacking substitutes, you'll probably see more attacking threat. Makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, you've just seen Esteval dispossessed there, but at least he's trying, saying. Trying to beat a man on the wing. If in doubt, get it out. Cucurella, good boy. It's got Mo Salah in the pocket in a minute. Come on, Chelsea. Taylor, just so obvious, ignoring Chelsea fouls. Yeah, ignoring fouls on Chelsea. Oh, God. Here we go. Gusto, get rid of it. Get rid of it, bro. Get rid of it. Who's that going to? Getting us in trouble again. That was fucking reckless. I don't know what the fuck you... Shabojlai rolling up and down and then claiming fucking innocence. Oh, yellow. Yeah. Suppose you don't need to have a look at it. But it is Gusto, again, getting us in trouble. Staying on the ball too long. You're not even looking where you're passing. You're making Enzo Fernandez make... Oh, mate. Shabojlai. Nah, no contact made. You look bad. Huh. It did look bad. Do you know what? The media bias, and I'm going to call out Sky Sports here, like, against Chelsea. And the reason I say a media bias isn't because I'm watching the commentary and hearing this, that, or the other. But the reason I say it is like, why didn't you show the penalty incident? Here we go. Gittins, good pass through. Oh! Rifled across the face of goal. Gravenberch puts it out for a corner. Oh, I say it's out for a corner and nearly fucking scored an own goal there. Lucky there. Caicedo to Esteval. Esteval holding up the ball on the wing. Liverpool happy to not really go towards him, to be honest. And Caicedo's still going with it. He's dispossessed. But he makes a good challenge, gets it out for a throw-in. We can keep the pressure on these boys now. Come on. Come on, Chelsea. We've got 10 minutes, probably 15 minutes, you'd say, in stoppage time to win this one. And we need to fucking do it. We need... Oh, Liverpool with a dangerous counter-attack here. Gusto's trying to get back. Caicedo puts it out for a throw-in. Good. This is stressful, yeah. You're right. This is stressful. It can be a hard watch sometimes to Chelsea, I'll tell you that. But I feel like we deserve something out of this game. And by something, I don't mean a point. I feel like 3 points. Oh. Right. Oh, it's a touch. Needed more on it. Come on, Joes. Come on. Malo Gusto with a last-ditch challenge. They're appealing for it, Liverpool. Look like the sort that Anthony Taylor would usually give. He doesn't actually win the ball, in my opinion there. You're saying Gusto saves the day. He doesn't actually win the ball. Or does he? I know he took out the man, but did he change the trajectory of where the ball was going? Either way, I'm happy he fucking did it. Arnie Slot's on a yellow. Both managers been booked. Here you go. Esteval. Quick. There you go. Nice. Precision pass. Oh. little stat coming up on the screen now of how many goals Liverpool have scored from the 89th minute onwards. And it's nearly just as many as they've scored until the 89th minute from the first minute onwards. Getting to the chance to run it. Szoboszlai here. There's a good dribbling ball. Oh, forces a good save from Mamardashvili. And now Esteval onto it. Come on, Chelsea. It's there for us. We want it. Oh, Esteval with a shot. Mamardashvili with another save. Ooh, Esteval Willian. If only we had had him on from the start. It might have been curling wide. I'm not too sure, but either way. Come on, Chelsea. I'm sorry, people, if I've gone a bit quiet, but I'm glued to this. 1-1 Chelsea against Liverpool in the 83rd minute. Ball's whipped in. Oh, Mamardashvili flicks it on, but not to it. Now Malo Gusto with an opportunity to whip it in or play it short. He's taking his time a bit. He's played it back to Reece and let the Liverpool defence reset, readjust the line. A bit of a dangerous pass back there to Reece. Forced to play it onto Malo Gusto. Whip a ball in if you can. There you go. Esteval beats his man. It's offside. Gusto really ruining the attack. Can't disagree with you. At the same time, I'll be fair and say that it's not like we're spoilt for choice at this moment in time. Lots of injuries at the moment, so kind of is what it is. Here we go. Esteval, good ball through. You got. Oh no! The ball gets away from him. Fuck! But Chelsea are getting chances here, man. Chelsea are getting chances. There you go out. Oh, shit. Yep, Robert Sanchez. Go on, release this quick. Release it quick. Made that run. Go. There we go. Over the top. Quick. Get to it. Oh, no. It's too far. Fuck. Too far for Jamie Gittins. Who was it that let the ball get away from there? Was it Mark Q? Someone saying Delap buries that. Really missing Delap, yeah. If a draw were guaranteed right now, would I take it? No. I'd rather win. Chase him down, Q. Chase him down. Chase him down. You'll get there. Good boy, Mark Q. What are we predicting for how much injury time? It's Liverpool. Then again, Liverpool aren't. I don't want to jinx anything. Don't want to say they're not looking likely. But, You're Herbert from Family Guy. Herbert? Who's Herbert? Oh, the old pervy guy. Why am I like him? What a difference playing with 11 players does, yeah. Fucking no. Go on, Hatto. Nice. Good play through there. Come on. Come on. Jamie Gittins, make yourself a hero. Oh, bro. Too slow. Not got that electric pace off the mark. He had a chance there to make himself a fucking hero at Stamford Bridge. Shit the bed a little bit, I reckon. Good. Chelsea putting the pressure on here. That's what we need to do. Just smash it again, Caicedo. Oh! Ooh. Come on, Esteval. Come on, we need you. We need you, bro. Corner's whipped in. It's whipped in short. Doesn't really beat the first man. But Esteval William will be onto it now. Straight to Reece James. This is what I like. Ball in. Let's hope for... Ooh. I was hoping for a Cucurella versus Man United-esque moment there. A little bit harder. A little bit more range. But Liverpool counter-attacking now. And it's 3-on-3 more or less. Chelsea needs to get men back. Or make a challenge here. Szoboszlai shoots from far out. And that's wide of the mark. He's a very important player for Liverpool, is Szoboszlai. And it only took me like 2 years to learn to pronounce his name. Nice. Good play. Oh, Esteval was onto it. He's getting his hands all over Mamadashvili. Hands everywhere. Been in complete control since the subs. Great point. Great point. Really, really good point. Oh, come on, Chelsea. I mean, we look the more likely to score. There's no denying that. Get it to Esteval quick. Gusto, you're just going to pass backwards and then we're going to pass it forwards to try and get it on to one of the more attacking players. You had the chance to play it to Esteval there. Just do it. Lavia knows what he's doing. See? Good old Romeo. Esteval whips that ball to the back stick. Oh. Enzo Fernandez. Esteval's looked lively. Oh, Enzo Fernandez off the post. Fuck, man. Off the post. Fuck. Listen, people, at the end of this, I'm shutting off the stream straight away because I want to make a post-match review, get it out for you lot straight away. So, if you've got any last questions or anything like that, I'm eyes glued on this game. Get them in. I get a little ping in my ear if the super chat goes off. So, fuck's sake, position given away again. You okay? Can hear my little girl. Stood outside my door, wants to come in. Come on, Chelsea. Press. I do get it. I know, like, a 1-1 draw against the champions isn't a bad result, but on the run of play, this is a game that we should have won. There you go. Esteval, lovely. You fucking beauty. You put him through. Oh, too much on it. Too much on it. Come on. We really should have made it 3 losses in a row there for Liverpool. Come on, man. Nicholas smells an Esteval winner. Yeah, same here. Or at least an assist for one. Liverpool with a chance here, blazed over the bar. They ain't done much, to be honest, Liverpool. They ain't done much, honestly. I'm proud of this Chelsea team today, though, man. I am proud of them. Because I think about what has let us down. And obviously, yeah, it's that goal. But we're playing with a depleted side. And it is the one player, unfortunately, that I am going to stick a bit of blame on here, Malo Gusto, that I'd already said he's been out of his depth recently. We've also had most decisions go against us. For me, I thought the Garnacho one was definitely a penalty. We didn't give him that. You know, I feel like we can feel a little bit aggrieved in this match. But I'm glad with the performance, just not happy with the result. Time for a couple of last attacks, to be honest. We need to build out from the back with a sort of makeshift defence. There you go. Now's a chance. Get at them. Get at them. Kittens. Puts it in there to Enzo, but he's not as good in them tight spaces as... Oh! Yes! 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 Esteban William! You fucking beauty! Ah! What have I told you about this boy? From day one, since we signed him, I said he's a fucking game changer. Oh, yes! Esteban! Esteban, I like it, Esteban, Oh, he's just scored the fucking winner against Liverpool. I don't care how much added time there is. These lot ain't fucking coming back. Park the fucking bus. Esteban William, mwah, you fucking beauty. Come on! Yes! Oh, 3 on the bounce. Oh. Why are we even checking that? He's onside. Cucurella with the assist. Esteban William with the goal. What a fucking beauty. Woo! Oh, I'm going to be so fucking smug on the kickoff tomorrow. Change the scoreboard. Chelsea in front. There we go. That's how we like it. That's what we fucking want. Oh, it's brilliant. Oh, where's Nicholas? Nicholas, he called it. He called it. Oh, what are you doing? Complaining to the referee. That's it. Let's all get round the referee and have a right go at him because VAR haven't gifted us enough today. Fuck off. You fucking bunch of idiots. What are we complaining about here? What's going on? What's happening? Hold on, you just dropped like 300 million in the transfer window. You're telling us you can't beat a fucking makeshift defence? Oh my god, I called the Enzo Maresca red card as well. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? He's going to have a better view from the stands. Ah. I love it. I love seeing Chelsea win with 10 men. I mean, you know, the manager doesn't really count, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Ah, we're a bunch of fucking legends, aren't we? How quickly things can change, eh? Owens, 09s, what's happening, brother? Yes. Esteval, you fucking genius. I fucking love this boy. Big up Nicholas, because he called it in the chat. Fucking Maresca gets a red card for celebrating. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? That's pathetic that you even send him off for that. That's all you could do, yeah? We should have won that 3-4-1, but we fucking done the business. Maresca, listen to me a little bit sooner next time. Make the sub a bit sooner because we could already see the impact it had. Let's build off this. What a win to go into the international break with. People, I love you all very, very much. But right now, whoa, Jared W. Is that $50 US? Fucking hell, Jared, you didn't need to do that, bro, but I really appreciate it. What a fucking legend. Jared, you're a ledge. Back-to-back Liverpool wins from Scarfold TV. Yes, 100%. Liverpool cannot win at the Bridge. Not recently, anyway. Not recently. And look, you know, he did say it, Arnie Slot. He did. To be fair to Arnie Slot, he said it, didn't he? Last season, right? When they had come up against the likes of Man City and Arsenal and blah, 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 blah. He said Chelsea are the hardest team to play against. They're the hardest team we faced. Well, he was fucking right. Scarfold TV, thank you very much. And Jared, thank you. You're a legend, bro. Thank you very, very much for the super chats. People, I need to record a post-match review because I can't believe what I've just witnessed here. But I fucking know it's good. Oh my God. Pandemonium. I fucking love it. I love you lot very, very much. I love you all so much. It would have been horrible today if Man United had got the win and Arsenal had got the win and then Chelsea didn't. But we done it. We're a bunch of fucking legends, we are. Oh, I would say I'd have a beer, but I'm not going to do that. I fucking love this club. I love you all.